Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to draw a cube. You're going to use several sets of vertical lines and several sets of parallel lines to create this cube. Here's some non-examples. All of these are things I do not want you to do and what your cube should not look like. So start by drawing 3 vertical lines. The middle line should be lower on the page than the others. Then draw 2 sets of parallel lines. Those lines will never intersect or cross paths. To draw the third or the top, they should be equal with the ones on the corresponding sides. So make sure all those lines are equal. Once you have your lines drawn how you need them to be, turn your sketch into a drawing by drawing darker, heavier individual marks to really crisply and define your page. Then take your eraser and erase the lines you don't need to make them really clean and how you want them to be. Next, you're going to be adding value. Notice that each one of these 3 sides of your cube have various values. So you just start by shading. When you're shading, you're really trying to create one side that is full of exclusively 4s and 5s. So I'm going through here and filling in all the gaps. And I'm really trying to put multiple layers of darkness and not just one round of pressure. So I'm going through here multiple times. Notice how I'm using different lines. These lines are parallel with the line sets that are above and below, and these lines are parallel or vertical with the other line sets. Now I'm really turning those 4s into 5s here in certain areas. After you have 4s and 5s on one side, you're going to be focusing on your 3s and maybe even your 2s. So again, I'm going kind of more of a left and right angle pattern and then a vertical pattern. Don't just choose a random angle, use lines or make marks based off the lines that you see in your drawing. Once I've filled in the gaps on all these different areas, I'm going to go back and try to fill in and push some of those areas to make them 2s and 3s. The top should be a little bit lighter. So now I'm going back in here and trying to fill in some of those gaps and make some of those 2s more like 3s and leave some of those 2s how they need to be. And then I'm kind of going back into the other areas as well. So again, you should have multiple ranges of shading in each one of your surface areas. Don't forget your cast shadow. Your cast shadow should be similar to before, how you have horizontal lines across and you're having a range going from 4s or 5s to 4s to 3s and slightly getting lighter. Make sure you really push those areas so you have really rich examples of 5s, really rich examples of 4s, examples of 3s, 2s, and 1s as well throughout your whole cube.